Today, Precarious plays
Phantom Brave. So guys, how are you feeling? Oh, that's the move. I need to keep an eye on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could probably do this map a couple more times, I guess. I'm planning.
You
Evil plans.
You learn nothing. You've already gotten yourself into so much trouble.
Well, the game must continue. I've got a good thing about the future. See, the problem here is that a lot of these attacks are dealing like 350 to 500 damage, and I like to do 2 hits, right? So that means that I'm going to be set on leveling until the enemies that I'm fighting consistently have like 501 HP. I will say that Phantom Brave does have a set of safeguards in place to keep things from getting too out of hand.
Yeah, what's that?
The main thing is the confine counter. It's tough to get around that. With the obvious exception being Morona.
Yeah.
When Morona gets strong, I mean, the game just sort of can really unravel at that point. If Morona can solo a map from when it's introduced,
Yeah.
that's probably the sign that you've gone way too far, or you're in like a New Game Plus style scenario. Well, experience punch. Nah, I'm gonna do the. Yeah, I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna do the big thing. So I gave. He doesn't have his pillar with him right now because I'm trying out these stump moves. I'm pretty sure that. I think that I'm gonna keep the pillar and just graft Raging Stump onto the pillar.
Not the Breb?
Oh, I could graft all of them onto the bread. That would be very silly. He'd be such a. I'd have to be a hero. I need to find like a. I think that there's a hero title.
You have to put everything on the bread so that you can have a hero sandwich.
That's it. That's the one. Oof. So mad. My stump is over there. Dang it.
Have I told you already that I find this game completely delightful?
You mentioned it once or twice, but I'm glad you said it again because I didn't really believe you.
I have to say that I'm not keeping track of anything's numbers or various different abilities. You know,
It would be a lot.
It is a lot
to try to deal with.
Yeah, unless you sat down for 2 or 3 hours and just really enjoyed yourself. Yeah, but everything that's not numbers, and I assume that the numbers are satisfying or you wouldn't be here. Everything that's not numbers about this place is pretty great. It's a little bit naive, the story, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm okay with that, you know? I'm all right with a sweet story.
Let's do it.
No need to make it gritty. Although she is kind of an orphan, living alone on an island, inhabited by ghosts. Okay, so maybe it's not so innocent, but it is very fairy tale-like. What?
Ash has got all the techniques.
Killer spin?
Yeah.
You just spike them up on the end and...
That's a weird thing to do, sir. For your last move in life. You just do a whole lot of nothing. This is really expensive and it runs on attack. Is her attack skill anything to write home about at all? No. See, some of the titles that I have skills on them. So I've got this really complicated high-level technique. But it's no good on her. Even though it's the right skill type, the stat is wrong. So I guess I'll just use a Use thorns again. Thorns is fine.
Wait, what
Actually.
does chlorophyll do?
Steals HP. The problem is that it leaves the plant on their head. He had a stick. Oh, but he doesn't have the stick. Dang. Maybe I can steal it back. 45? Ah, of course I did. Well, that's fine. At least I got that innocent bone. Alright, I wasn't on board before, but now I am. It's pretty funny
now that
after
it's
all.
innocent.
Yeah.
It's
This
just
is
an innocent
bone.
You're not up for a proper bone, but an innocent bone, maybe, yeah.
It suits the tone of the game. Just a flat, innocent bone. Hey, look, Bernard's got mana punch. Mana punch this guy. Bop, hit him with a vase. Haha.
It's always so nice when Marona gets to, like, finish. They'd be like, no! I am strong and nice!
Ho, 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 ho. Okay, I got the thing that I wanted. Let me give you a little taste of that. How much time do we have left? Do I have enough time to do that?
Yeah.
Let me show you the process by which I do, right? So I create a phantom,
Okay.
and then I'm going to create a fun zombie.
A spoiled zombie.
It absorbs the target's crunchy HP. I'm going to name this zombie
Chico! Chicken leg. Chicken leg.
Because... Hello, chicken leg. And unless it has a level requirement... Oh, okay. Later. I guess I'll have to get a little attached to chicken leg after all.
Hey, you know what you should have named him?
What?
Chicken butt.
I just fell right into that gaping, smelly chicken butt.
You know where they keep the chicken butt?
Chicken what? Chicken nut? Next to the chicken nut? No.
You're supposed to ask.
What?
No.
Where? Dog.
Chicken hair! Chickens don't have hair.
Okay.
Wanna know why?
No. No and no. 2 no's. I'm gonna go back and do a quick save before I go to the Hall of Death.
I love silly jokes the
Just
most.
a small one. Just a quick overwrite.
Silly jokes are the best.
Let's see what the Hall of Death is about.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, hello, owl family.
We found her! Yahoo! Must be Marona, the possessed Chroma.
I am, but how do you know me?
Walnut told us all about the traps Yahoo've been setting for us, Zephyr Wings.
That wasn't me!
Just how far is Walnut willing to go?
Enough talk! Have at Yahoo!
Okay. Well, they're having too much fun.
Winds howl and talons tear! Zephyr spirit, Myosotis!
After looking over the map, I don't think it's going to be tactically interesting enough. I'm going to point out a little bit of environmental storytelling that's happening. And then I'm going to set the world record for map completion time for this map. So I just noticed that there's a consistent theme across almost all of the items. They're all bad. They're all cursed. They're all receiving negative penalties. And it's been like that on each map pretty consistently.
Yeah.
On the island, barring a few exceptions. Here's a kind of example. I just think that this is another cute thing that they're doing here. these items are sending no out of bounds to this treasure box. And that treasure box is sending rooted. So if someone if someone were to confine to them, or I think if you tried to lift them, yeah, can't hold, steal, or take. I'm wondering if you can find someone. I wonder if they're rooted, like they can't move. I'm not exactly sure how it works. I just think it's cute that the treasure box is affording some sort of protective aura to those two weapons.
That is pretty sweet. Very box-like, very treasury.
And I'm going to win this map now. All thanks to the power of Greg's new friend. And Greg, which I think is a nice twist. Nice change of pace.